Hello Virgo and welcome to my channel GreenLion Goddess Tarot. This is your fortnightly reading for July the 16th through to the 31st. So we're moving from the beautiful water of Cancer season into the fire of Leo. And we've got this lovely card coming out, the Nine of Shells, gratitude and fulfillment. Very beautiful. This is the equivalent of the Nine of Cups, which often can mean blessings, and it is around finding some deep fulfillment that's coming through, which is really lovely. And this beautiful little penguin, it's like, I think I'm kind of getting this as more of an internal feeling. Like when I was tuning in for you, Virgo, I was connecting in and I saw this very divine feminine space, which was a Buddha. It was a sense of connecting into your divine wisdom. Your divine wisdom is guiding you at this moment in time. And if you really connect into that and allow that to guide you, I think you're going to feel like this little happy penguin, like little happy feet here. Gratitude and fulfillment. Look at that little, he's going, oh, I've got this little pile of shells. Pretty happy with that. And it's, if there was another animal, it'd be like pile of shells, what use is that? But for the penguin, this is like a treasure. So it's one of those things that one man's trash is another man's treasure, or one person's trash, I should say. And it's kind of like you're getting something very special, that it's something you value. So that's the important message with this as well, the divine wisdom. And I'm getting a lot of it reminds me a lot of the sage energy of the hermit, which is actually your card in the deck, Virgo. So wanted to let you know, there is a lot of volatile energy coming in, especially around the end of the month. There is a conjunction between Uranus and the North Node, and Mars is in the mix as well. So this potentially could be a big activation point of something unexpected, some unexpected change coming through. There's too many cards there, but I do think that I want to look at them all. To be honest, I think they're all right. So a lot's potentially going to be coming out for you, Virgo. And this, we have the Cup Queen, Cancer throne. So we are in this Cancer energy, which is very much the Nine of Shells is like the Nine of Cups, which is the water energy. And then we've got the Queen of Cups, which is the Cancer energy. So I feel like, it's the water is like very compatible, the Cancer energy for you. So this is where I feel like it's a great time for you to deeply replenish emotionally as well. And the Queen of Cups is about how you're nurturing yourself, how you're looking after yourself. And, it is a mothering energy. It is around all those sort of things. But I kind of get, sometimes it is around your health, but I kind of get it's more to do with those energies of gratitude and fulfillment, nurturing that in your life as well. So that seems to be an important energy. And then we've got the Sun reversed, Leo and Aries. The Sun coming in reversed, which is where we have the shift to Leo season. I don't know if it's going to feel so great for you because it might not necessarily that bad, but we've got a sense of Sword 4, Mercury, Libra, Pentacle 7, Saturn, Taurus. So it's saying that they want you to get your vitality back. The Sun does rule Leo. So this is where the Sun also rules your vitality and your joy as well. And so this is what the Sword 4 is saying. Take a big rest because you're wanting to bring in some more growth. So it's not wanting to throw you into the fire energy too soon. It's kind of saying there needs to be some sort of deep replenishment. And the Sword 4 is like taking some time out to really think about something, because the Saturn Taurus energy, Saturn is in Aquarius, the opposite sign of the Sun, the Leo energy. And so this is where it will be wanting you to there may feel like there's restrictions on growth, or there may feel like that a part of your life is feeling restricted at this moment in time. But it's also saying it's possible for this to occur. And I'm getting a lot to do with like your health as well, but health and career. But it's possible. But the Saturn energy is saying want you to do things right, get the structures right around the things that you're wanting to build and grow in terms of your prosperity in life. So, yeah, interesting. Before you can step into that sun energy. And the sun reversed can also mean that when you go deep within and connect to the divine wisdom within, that's where you connect to the sun energy inside of you, that warmth and that glow. And that's where you can really go, okay, now this is where the growth is coming from, this divine place within inside of me. So, yeah, interesting. It kind of, like I said, it wants you to keep you in a little bit more of a cocooned divine feminine space before you kind of step out into the Leo energy, which is more divine masculine, step out to the sun, you're doing things. And it's saying, don't put too much pressure to be doing stuff straight away until you're connected into that inner glow, until you're feeling good. So, yeah, that's kind of the message that's coming through for you, Virgo. So, yeah, I just wanted to let you know that, Virgo, this reading is for Virgo, Sun, Moon and Rising. Always recommend to watch all three of your placements if you know where they are, because it gives you the kind of more holistic view of what's going on for you. And this is a general reading, Virgo. Just take what feels right and leave the rest. And if it does really resonate, there will be an extended reading, and the link for that will be in the description box below. The Three of Pentacles crossed by the Six of Cups, the Page of Wands. So, yeah, this could be some sort of group project or group collaboration that you are working on. But, yeah, you're wanting to create something beautiful here. The Three of Pentacles, these people are building a cathedral. We've got the Empress. Okay, so there's abundance here that is, there's a very fertile space deep inside of you, and that's where they're wanting you to connect to this a little bit, because it's not quite time yet. You want this to become as fertile as it can before you step out into the sun. Yeah. Page of Cups, the King of Wands. This is when you activate, you start going, right. So the sun, okay, you're presenting as the sun. Okay, interesting. You're presenting as the sun. I feel like there's a turnaround because it's reversed, and then you're presenting as the sun the right way up. Okay, the Knight of Pentacles, we like this. So the Six of Wands, a lot of Leo energy coming in now. So we've started in the quietness of Cancer, and then suddenly, boom, in comes like the fire and sunshine and the radiance of Leo, which is actually really nice. And we've got the Hanged Man. Okay. Yeah, wow. Okay, that's that inner glow that we were talking about with the Hanged Man energy. I just want to pull one more card, the Seven of Cups and the Ace of Pentacles. Okay, fantastic. And at the base, we've got the Six of Swords. So you're traveling over a lot of different emotions, and finding peace with something is really important. And so with the Six of Swords as the overall energy, that can quite literally represent travel, but it can be metaphorical, like traveling over ideas and traveling over learnings, higher learnings, messages from the divine wisdom. It can also represent moves, making moves, so wanting to move in your life. And I feel like it's very much connected to the earth energy. So this can be moving home, moving jobs, making a big move when it comes to money. It can be big shifts and changes when it comes to your health. So when you're making a move, it's something grounding down into a reality, and you're like, right, I'm ready to make this move now. So yeah, interesting. Okay, we have as a situation the Three of Pentacles. So this is about, it's about your gifts and skills and abilities. So you've got these skills and abilities. You're making this beautiful cathedral. There's something of beauty that you're creating. And it is, it takes a long time to build the cathedral. They take hundreds of years and lots of people, lots of energies to kind of contribute. It has to be well planned. So it's like you're planning something that is around the use of your gifts and abilities, your skills, that can actually be something of great value here. You potentially could be making money further down the track. This could be, like I said, the start of a collaborative project. It can also be the start of study. I want to study something new, and it has to have some sort of practical element to it. Like, I'm studying something that I can use that skill to make money, and it's going to be useful. So it is crossed by the Six of Cups, which the Six of Cups is kind of nostalgia for the past as well. So for some of you, this is there's history. Like, they're showing me a movie set where, say the Titanic, where you went back in time and the set was exactly what the Titanic looked like. So for whatever reason, some of you might be dealing with history, like recreating some kind of historical thing that's occurred here, whether it quite literally is history or whether it's the past, because the Six of Cups does represent the past. So you're kind of crossed by a past energy here as well, which, definitely can feel like something needs to bring more harmony, like more balance and harmony into a relationship as well. That's potentially something that's blocking you from starting. But it's pretty soft, the Six of Cups. It's a pretty gentle energy. So it could be something from the past, as in from your childhood. It could be something you believed as an inner child, but I kind of feel like it's barely crossing you here. It can represent children as well. So if you do have children, or you've got your children are like your pets or your plants or whatever it is, your artworks, whatever you see your children as, this is something that could be taking up your time as well. But this feels like it's a new priority that's coming in. In your conscious mind, we've got the Page of Wands. So this is very much a sense of, you're getting inspired by this, you're wanting to start it. You're possibly getting messages around creativity and your career, or both as well. So the Page of Wands is, I haven't been here for a while. There's the desert, but I can start seeing that there's new growth coming in. So that's why it's kind of got a past energy to it. It could be a past dream. It could have been something you've started and then you're coming back to. So that's why I kind of feel like the past is actually reasonably positive. The Page of Wands, it's like, let's pick this up again, or let's look at this again, and getting excited about it. So getting messages to start something that requires your skill base. And at the base, you've got the Empress. So the Empress is giving you messages from deep down saying, this is a really fertile time for you creatively. Like, this is a great time to start this and start developing this and activating this, because it could have you could reap some amazing harvests from this. It could be really an abundant experience as well, just going through it, and could feel really wonderful. The Empress has Venus there, so she represents love, she represents money, she represents the things that you love and value. She also represents the arts as well. So it could be things of beauty, you're creating something of beauty here. So the Empress is like wanting to bring some really good results to this, but it feels like it's all very new, early days, because you've got 2 pages and an ace. So it's all kind of bubbling along. You're getting these little messages from your heart here in the recent past with the Page of Cups to start something. And is starting to get maybe this is something I really want to do. I'm getting excited about it. The Page of Cups is really sweet. It's where you're brimming with anticipation, you're bubbling in over, you're kind of starting something new. There's a lot of enthusiasm, but there might be nervous excitement as well. You might find yourself in new territory, but at the same time, there's this kind of, with the Three of Pentacles, there's this sense of confidence that I've got this, I've got the skills to do this. At the same time, the Page of Cups can be surprise offers, messages of love that are coming through for you, that are surprise messages for your heart. So, interesting. So this could be quite literally the Page of Cups with the Three of Pentacles. Perhaps there's been some sort of surprise collaboration or project that you've been asked to invited to come and join. It can be related to like work as well. So in the near future, here you are, you're the King of Wands. So you've stepped into that energy, the fire. You've taken this idea, this thing that you're looking at as the Page of Wands and going, right, this is mine. I'm going to take action on it now. The courage of the conviction, the Page of Wands the King of Wands is the, I'm inspired and I'm taking action. So the creative leader, you're stepping into your leadership abilities. It doesn't have to necessarily be creativity, but it's about initiating action, which is really great. And so, this is where it starts. It all begins, and it feels fantastic. So you're stepping from the divine. It just feels like that divine feminine energy. I feel like I'm not in it anymore now, but it felt like it was really important to be in that while you're in Cancer season. And this Page of Cups energy is like something surprisingly comes up and out of that, a surprising message, which is the catalyst for all of this. So this could be inspiration and intuition coming through, which is really lovely. But you're presenting as the Sun, Which is interesting because like I said, Cancer season, it's about revitalizing, rejuvenating yourself. And, you know, the thing is that Virgo is that the Leo season is the season just before yours. So this is where, you know, if you imagine when it's your season, you get this injection of solar energy. The sun is in your sign and suddenly you get revitalized again, which feels really good. And so the very last sign before your season is when your solar batteries are probably at the lowest, and to just be aware that that's kind of things that's something you're working with. But I feel like you're recharging. That's the thing. You're recharging these batteries with the sun. So this is where you're feeling really happy to be starting this. There's potential breakthroughs, but it is still saying the sun is reversed. So just to be aware of your energy levels so that you don't want to push it too far. It's really great to start it and to get happy and inspired and maybe some mini breakthroughs, especially like in terms of the inner child or something to do with your childhood or your past, because you are crossed by that. So this has kind of been a breakthrough around that, which is really fabulous. And it's like all stations go. So the sun is a sense of you're radiating something out there into the world. You're shining into the world, which is really lovely. But it kind of wanted you to have that period of self-reflection beforehand, before you went into that. Energy surrounding you, we've got the Knight of Pentacles. This is going slow, going super slow with it. Even though you are activating the fire energy, it still is, slow and steady. And thinking long term as well. The Knight of Pentacles is thinking where this can go further down the track. So kind of take it at your own pace is what I would say with this, with the Knight of Pentacles. And the Knight of Pentacles is a lovely energy. It's like I've got this idea, this vision, and I'm willing to put a bit of time and effort and see where it goes. You know, you've got a longer term vision with it. Hopes and fears, you've got the Six of Wands. Again, it's another Leo energy. So whenever you're in like a sign, you too tend to take on some of the attributes of that archetypal energy. We've all got the 12 zodiac signs in us. So with Cancer, we were seeing you kind of being a little bit more internal, divine feminine, emotional, a bit more cocooning and finding that inner glow. And now you're in Leo season. A part of you's been asked to shine and come out a little bit more and activate some things. And also be recognized and validated. It's about expressing yourself and stepping into an authentic energy and connecting into your heart. So the Six of Wands is wanting validation and success coming in around it. So yeah, absolutely. And why not? Why not? These are the things that you can ask for at this time. The Hanged Man. Okay, so this is interesting. We were saying you're going to have the inner glow and connect to your divine wisdom. This is exactly what the Hanged Man is. It's like, interestingly, like it's seen things from a different perspective, like the sun has been upside down as well. You've been shown some different choices here. You've been shown some different ways and things that you can connect to joy. And it could be a sense of coming back to this, that you haven't connected to this for a long time. And so the Hanged Man can represent an awakening, which is really lovely. It's a beautiful energy of awakening. But it's also saying there could be a period where it doesn't feel like there's a lot happening with it, even though you're wanting to move forward and step into it. Straight away, you've activated it and you've taken it on and gone, this is what I want to do. Because we have the Seven of Cups, which is the vision is still forming. So you are having these moments of enlightenment, but that's kind of what I get, that I think when you kind of get closer to your season, this is where the vision it's a visionary energy, which is really fantastic, but they want you to sit with the vision for a while. It can be very creative and beautiful, because what's going to emerge, I mean, the Seven of Cups is looking at a whole heap of different options, and they don't want you to rush into that. It's an evaluation process. But they don't want to rush into it until it feels right, until you've ground into a reality, and it's like, okay, now I see that Ace of Pentacles, and this is like a gift that you've got to offer the world, or a gift that you receive as well. And so I feel like this is going to be closer to the cusp of getting closer to a new path opens up, and this is something that it's the initial seed being planted, but I feel like it's more, you're going to, like I said, you've got the restrictions around the growth with the Seven of Pentacles until you probably reach your season. But it doesn't mean not to still stick with this and work with it. It's really important for this seed to be planted, and the seed needs the sun. It also needs the water. So it is this beautiful thing that you are kind of working on. It's taking a while to marinate and brew inside of you. And it is important for you to actively activate this inside of you. And then it's a matter of, okay, this is the Ace of Pentacles. And like I said, the Ace of Pentacles and the Six of Swords, this is where this is something, a new seed that's planted in terms of around the home, around the health, around making money, especially with the Three of Pentacles. You're doing something that requires a lot of skill, your skill, and it's something that you're making that's very beautiful. And it could quite literally be booking a trip to go away with the Six of Swords. So maybe it's, just having the idea. Maybe you haven't booked it yet, but you're just thinking about it. With the Ace of Pentacles, like I said, it doesn't necessarily mean this is all going to activate and happen at this point. It can for some of you, but it's more like you've gone, right, that's the idea, that's the gift, I'm grounding into reality here. So let's pull an affirmation card for you, Virgo. So it feels exciting. It feels like it's all coming in this lovely, gentle, slow way, and just to honor and not to try and push against it. When it's ready to activate. I turn every experience into an opportunity. Each problem has a solution. All experiences are opportunities for me to learn and grow. I am safe. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Because, you are managing energies here and working with them and getting the optimum results as you're getting the Ace of Pentacles at the end, which is really fantastic. And, next to the Empress and the Sun, this is, a very fertile seed that you are planting in your life at this moment in time. So it's exciting. Okay, let's see what we've got. We've got Made for an Angel. Oh, wow. Beautiful. Okay, Made for an Angel. This is really such a divine, it's so divine. It's really beautiful. Because you are connecting into that divine wisdom and I keep getting this thing with the Three of Pentacles that you're creating and making something here in your world. You're building something or using your skills to bring this in. And Made for an Angel, it's kind of like you are the angel and you're receiving this gift that you're passing on to the world, which is really beautiful. But I also think if this is a gift that you are receiving, they're saying they've made this for you and they're seeing you as an angel because you're connecting into that beautiful divine wisdom. So it's very beautiful. It's very beautiful. I love it. So, that's it, Virgo. I'm going to take it over to the extended reading now. We're going to see what's coming in the near future and the future beyond, go further down and deeper and further into the future and see, you've activated this thing. It's got these really positive energies for success around it. There's connecting into it feels very high vibrational. So it's almost like an awakening energy, which is really lovely. And it's all about just sitting with things when the time is right to activate it. So it feels like something very special has been gifted here or you're about to gift the world. So let's see where this is going. Let's look further down what sort of opportunities are coming in, what sort of support is coming in for it, what sort of people are coming in, ideas around it. And we're also going to ask about any kind of clarification and any other intuitive messages you need to hear about it, as well as we're going to look at how the best way to manage this energy to get the optimum results of the particular energy that's being presented to you at this moment in time, because I do feel like it's got this really potent potential, this Ace of Pentacles, this seed that you're planting here with the Empress and the Sun card. So let's see how you're kind of moving on from some old energies and moving towards what it is that you're creating here. So that's all going to be in the extended reading. The link for that will be in the description box below, and I usually pin the link to the comments as well. And if this is where we're leaving each other, please like, subscribe, share, leave a comment, and take care, Virgo.